Case note 132. Or is it 33? I'm in a recording studio on the east side of Gas City, at the scene of a suspected alien abduction. Around 10 p.m. last night, a famous singer, who shall remain nameless for now, stood by this microphone, presumably singing, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, came a flash of blinding bright light. Poof! And he was gone, vanished into thin air. All that's left are his boots. And the only witness to this shocking incident is the producer, who sat in the control room behind that window. I need a word with him too, but he's still in hospital and will only speak to his teddy bear. What kind of aliens abduct a guy but leave behind his boots? Definite vitamin D deficiency. And low in magnesium. Fits the picture of a hard-working musician. Right, back to the abduction itself. A flash of light, and poof, gone. Now I say poof about the method by which the aliens extracted this man, but there could also have been sort of a woo-woo-woo sound, accompanied by a shaft of light, which we have come to think of as a standard procedure in alien abductions. The problem there is the woo-woo-woo method usually only happens outdoors, where there's nothing in between the person being abducted and the alien spaceship. But here we have a ceiling with no way to pass through, and I see no apparent damage. And on the floor, not a single scorch mark on the rug. Clearly, the aliens didn't use a standard tractor beam. So in this case, to bring the guy up into the spaceship, they aimed some kind of energy charge to these coordinates right here. This unknown energy would have disassembled his body down to molecular levels and reassembled him from the atoms up inside the spaceship. Fascinating. And the system seems to allow for selective deselection. In this case, of his boots. Perhaps the aliens felt he didn't need them. An extraterrestrial spaceship filled with fantastic, hyper-advanced technology is almost certain to have floor heating. That alone, more so than any poof capabilities, suggests we are dealing with an advanced life form. So, our abducted singer is now walking about in an alien spaceship in his socks. What must he be thinking? What must they be thinking? Make yourself at home, Earthling. Can we get you anything? Oh, thank you, kind alien sir. A cup of tea, perhaps? And while on the subject, just out of curiosity, where are you taking me? I can see something like that going on. Who are they? And where in the universe is he being taken? And why him? He's just a singer. Famous, yes. Standing in a studio, going about his normal business, recording a new hit song to torment the world with, about love, relationships, the morning sun, or not. What gives, say the arrogant pigs, their skies loom grey, hear the pyramids say, your foundations creak, the universe does seek, among melting souls sliding into holes. Is it you or is it me, or the one we never see? Oh, what a wonderfully poetic load of pretentious rubbish. It rhymes, I'll give him that. He should stick to love and sunshine in the morning. Oh, nothing here to explain why the aliens took this fellow. Was he just a guy standing in the wrong place at the wrong time? It doesn't make any sense either. No, something led the aliens here, to this spot, to him. Why? How? Hear the pyramids say. Aliens built the pyramids. Certainly provided the blueprints and the engineering. Who knows what else? Dental plans, camel parking, union control. 4,000 years later, a popular singer is abducted, thousands of miles from Egypt. He is not the first, but why him for singing about pyramids? No. Can it be? It's the only logical explanation. He was an alien himself. That explains all of them. All the recorded disappearances, the whole Bermuda Triangle business, New Mexico, the public bathrooms over on 22nd. They weren't abducted. It was aliens returning to pick up their own people. Mind you, 4,000 years is a long wait for a ride back home. Aliens built the pyramids, but they never left. Some stayed on. A long line of extraterrestrials, generation upon generation, coexisting with humans as covert operatives, spies, secretly observing us. This one in the guise of an eccentric pop star. Nobody would think twice! Reminder to me, contact Professor Brown at the museum, tell him I'm working on a case and I have a strong theory he needs to check out. Translate these lyrics into old Egyptian hieroglyphics and cross-reference them against the ancient writings found in and around the pyramids, on chamber walls, plaques, scrolls, anything. With any luck, we might uncover clues as to the whereabouts of other aliens here on Earth, waiting for their bus. I've got a reply from Professor Brown. Dear Jack, thanks for an interesting theory. I ran the translated hieroglyphics against the database, and the closest I could get was to a sporting event. And I wish to emphasize that the correlation is vague. This record mentions the annual race of camels in the 9th year of the reign of Thutmose II. The race was won by the pharaoh's favorite camel, Desert Arrow, with Nile Boy coming in a close second. I cannot for the life of me see any connection between this and your abducted singer's lyrics. I am sorry. Sincerely, Professor Augustus Brown. Nile Boy in second place. Text message. Come to the hospital ASAP. Oh, our departed singer's producer must be over his shock and is now ready to speak to someone other than his teddy bear. Finally, a true eyewitness account of this remarkable alien encounter. Step on it, will you? I'm sitting here in Gas City General Hospital and I've just spoken to the doctor. Unfortunately, the producer didn't make it. The poor guy succumbed to the shock of witnessing the alien abduction in the recording studio. The doctor asked me if I'd take the producer's teddy bear. I'm sorry, little friend. Quite a harrowing experience for you too, I expect. I'll try to find you a good home, I promise. In fact, my niece, she'll take you in without a second thought. There, your future is secured. But not everyone's is. I need to get back to the scene of the crime. I guess the DA could make a case for involuntary manslaughter. And how do you subpoena a bunch of extraterrestrials off God knows where in a flying saucer? Oh! What happened? Where did you go? The light. The bright flash. That was it. The poof. The alien poof. The aliens took the teddy bear. They were here. Right here. Right now. And they took... Why did they take... It's you. You're back. They sent you back. The aliens. They returned you. Straight into the drum kit. Wait a minute. That's it. The aliens. They took the wrong guy. It wasn't you they were after. They wanted the teddy bear, which would have been in the control room with the producer. So the aim of their poof ray device was off by 15 feet or so. This time they aimed correctly and beamed up the right object and sent you back. Well, that was decent of them at least. if a bit careless. You still have your boots, by the way. I thought it had something to do with you and the pyramid builders. The pyramids were built by teddy bears? They're all aliens? How galactically devious, yet so universally brilliant. And here I thought that perhaps you, being an artist and all, were actually a... Could I trouble you for an autograph? My niece is such a fan. No, don't get up. I've got a pen. I'll treasure this as long as I live. An autograph by none other than... No, his name is not relevant to my notes in this case. So, in summary then, we're looking at two theories. Either the aliens have always been here on Earth, masquerading as teddy bears, building pyramids and heaven knows what else, while presumably spying on us. Or the aliens simply wish to explore the concept of teddy bears, our need for them, their capacity to comfort, so the aliens too can draw comfort from them. I think I prefer the second theory. End of case note 132. Is it 33?